recording real quick and we'll get this one going. So, I am Pseudorandom here with a game on Whirlwind for the Team 2 Pro in-house tournament. It is going to be in the top right hand corner, our yellow Zerg player, Pseudorandom. And in the top left hand corner we are going to have our red Terran here from Team 2 Pro as well. It is Busterkomo. So we saw that last game. Pretty passive by most players, fairly macro based, but Buster falling a little behind in that early game with that command center getting severely delayed by a drone, and then just not really being able to make it up anywhere else in the game. Had some really nice mine hits, but other than that, fell behind a bit in the upgrades and just couldn't stop that fourth base, just barely unable to not kill it. So we'll see what we have going on from the players this game, if either of them decide to get a little more aggressive or try anything else. So here's the drone scout I like. Right on that 10, especially on Whirlwind, you gotta start poking around to these bases. They're just so far away, you gotta make sure the Terran doesn't do anything crazy greedy and just get way ahead in the early game. So, don't have much happening yet, of course. We do have no SCV even out on the map, and this Overlord is gonna scout over there first. So we'll have this one heading down. We'll see, actually, he might be stopping somewhere around here just to be safe. Drone does scout the bottom right and does see that, nope, there is no Terran there. So, Buster is going to head in here, and does look like another CC first. Not actually sure what he's making little sad eyes for, but this Overlord is going to head right up into there. We'll be able to spot him in just a bit. Drone heading on down to the bottom left-hand corner here. Actually going to go try and grab a few minerals. And there he is. He does actually spot that barracks there. Sends the Overlord far enough in actually to be spotted. Could have pulled that a little ways before that way as to hide his position there. But not too big of a deal anyway. Do have that natural coming down here for Pseudo. Let's see, and he actually is going to go grab that third. Ooh, 3 hatch before pool after seeing that command center first. So, getting that economic lead a little bit here. Let's see what Buster's up to here. He does have a bit of an early gas. Oh, it just finished up. I lied. Not too early of a gas. Building that command center on the high ground, probably actually from that last game. Doesn't want to get harassed into losing that early economic advantage for building an early command center. Thought about sending that SCV in, but instead decided that it is definitely time to scout. A few drones heading down there, and the pool is on the way. Good saturation already in the main, and just sending them all down here to this other expansion. The natural. And of course Buster sending his worker right on over, because he does know where he is. Got this Overlord spotting most of the area down here. I doubt the Terran's going to come all the way down here to head up in, so should be able to spot anything heading in there. SCV is going to go right on in and see everything. Might have, let's see, one queen started. We are going to have another queen started here at the natural as well. And just now landing this down at the natural. That command center starts to get his reactor up. Curious to see if he's going to try another blue flame push like he did on Belshire. I don't know if that was a reactionary, oh I'm behind, maybe I can just win with blue flame build, or if he was looking for more of a standard I like to open with blue flame, make sure they're not being too greedy by just making lings kind of a deal. Or without a wall, all those, you know, fun little things. He's going to lose this SCV down here now to these 2 lings. I'll chase him around, pick him off eventually. Bunker coming up at Busterkomo's natural here. Not a whole lot going on yet. Let's see here, we do have a Roach Warren coming down, just for a bit of safety I would think from our Zerg player. Doesn't really seem like an aggressive Roach Warren. If he was going to be aggressive, probably wouldn't have wanted to grab that early 3rd hatch. So, could have tried to punish that way a bit, but instead just goes, if you're going to be greedy, I can be a little greedy. Does finish that up. Just builds a medevac off 1. He might actually be trying to drop some Hellions in the main. And then grabs a Tech Lab, so maybe a Banshee? Maybe a Banshee follow-up. We'll see. I'd like to see some Banshees, as since that cloak patch, being cloak is a lot cheaper than it used to be. And I like this. Going to be depots in front. I thought he was going to build the other depot here so that there's a little bit of surface area, so they try and focus the bunker and just can't do anything to it. Overlord heading up here to spot a bit. Another ling down here. Do have a few roaches coming out here now. Another one down here, and we do already have just 6 roaches here for. Probably going to stop right around there for defense. Small worker lead for Pseudo. Probably a little bit of an income lead, I'd say, there for our Terran. Gonna pump out a few more. And, ooh, this medevac does actually get into the main, but oh, these roaches are already on the way to stop it. So we'll see. Not gonna be able to get too much done here. And, oh, saves all the Hellions. Just about loses that one here. Really deep in the red, but does save it. And he is actually gonna hang out here in the middle of a field of overlords. Gas is down here. Gas is just finishing up in the main. Spore here just in case that medevac tried to get a little too bold. Spine down at this third to help defend that up. He's spreading that creep out again. Did go for another 4-queen opening actually. Just not doing too great on his injects there or grabbing these gases. Queen's here to push that medevac out. Oh, and it was a Banshee follow-up. Cloak is on the way, but it is not quite done. And, ooh, that Banshee is spotted by these overlords. 2 roaches here aren't going to do much to that Banshee. And this Queen, actually, wow, Banshee flying right in. This Queen just poking it down. Getting into range of that Spore, too. Only gets 1 drone before it takes a lot of damage and is pushed out. Does get that Cloak going, so Cloak's up, pushes that Queen back a little, but this Spore's already up, so that Banshee won't do too much damage. Medevac dropped the Hellions and is just trying to come in here now and poke these. But those Hellions are all gonna die. I'm not thinking that was really worth it. 5 workers killed. Not a whole lot there, actually, so we'll see what we actually have going on. 4 mine drop heading on now. And he's actually going very heavy mech. And 4 command center? Wow. That is bold, to say the least. Armory is done, but of course no upgrade on the way. Looks like that was actually just to get a Thor out. Don't actually have any lair tech quite yet coming here from Pseudo. Snipes down one of those mines before it takes a shot. One gets 2, another 2, and ooh, 6. Was looking pretty good for a bit there, and that last one, those 6 kills, it's a pretty nice grab there. Does have this, looks like he's trying to do, oh yeah, a bit of a speed bane, speed roach push here. Roach speed is just about to finish. Wait 5 more seconds. Wait 5 more seconds. There's the speed roach. He darts right on in here and starts to try and snipe down that Thor, but got speed on his Banes, didn't even need it with this wall down, didn't have to bust that through, and is going to be able to grab that Thor and grab a ton of worker kills here, at least evening up the amount killed there. And, oh, no wall here, runs right into the main. Oh, these poor lings trapped behind the roaches, just sniped down that reactor, so that's going to delay some of that Hellbat production here. Is going to try and flank right around here and take down that siege tank. Ooh, another grab. The siege tank is a lot of gas to take down early. All these workers being pulled off, not mining either, or any of this. And third base trying to land, but can't do that. Grabs a 2 depots and some more SCV kills down here at the natural. This Banshee is at 9 kills now, though, so doing really nice for himself there. This is finally going to be held off. Wow, more workers got killed there. Zerg grabbing 26 total. And, jeez, this 4 command center thing seems really greedy to me. Do have that infestation pit coming down. And upgrades aren't too much for either player. We do have +1 finally coming there. A bunch of cancels, actually, for Pseudo there. Does have this macro hatch and this third already saturated. Oh wow. He's actually trying to take a sneaky base over here, and that may work as this ling isn't moving. Brought this command center all the way back into home. I believe that may have been a rally accident where he re-rallied some of these. And does have an eBay coming down so that he can grab a couple of turrets, but As we know here, with the Structures tab, there is no spire, just this infestation pit with the Enduring Locust is coming down. Where is this command center? All the way down? Wow, all the way down into the bottom corner. That could be a big game changer here. We'll see if Pseudo ever actually finds it. Even has a small CV transfer, which probably did not get spotted there, so I don't know if that'll end up coming into play or not here. I thought he grabbed that +1 there for his... Did he start +1 weapons and cancel it? I do not like that if that's what happened. We'll see though. Hellbat drop going in now. He is a very drop happy with his mech Terran. We do got these Locusts coming in now, and the Terran still actually... There they are. Locusts finally showing their faces, so... Terran now knows that it is going to be some Swarm Host play, and there are those Hellbats. They might be able to clean up a few of these workers. Those Spines doing their job. Oh, wow. One worker from that Hellbat drop also just not worth it. Tanks sure do have a lot of kills, but I think a lot of those are going to be in free units, so anything Pseudo can kill here is worth it, since the Locusts actually cost him nothing. 2 more SCVs heading down there. He does have this 3rd and the hidden 4th down here. Mining the gas mostly there. Building a planetary, I don't know if I agree. I don't like hidden planetaries. I think you want to be able to lift them and 1,500 minerals here. He should have... see, 3 factories with tech labs seems just like too much. I don't know. Just especially judging from that mineral bank he's got there. One of those, maybe 4 factories, 2 reactors. Maybe a bit Hellbat heavier. They are really strong units, especially since he's got this blue flame there. Swarm hosts are rallied up and into there. 4th base coming down for Pseudo, getting those gases right away. It's some Spines and a Spore for defense. Ooh. We do actually have the Greater Spire on the way. The Hive is done. No extra upgrades coming. He did get actually some plane upgrades. Ooh, these hosts in here actually. Let's see if they start to poke down. Tanks are pulling them over. No shots off, so that's actually good for them. I think that tank splash damage actually with those tanks there. He has a ton of tanks, and he only has 1 Thor, it looks like, for anti-air, so if these Broodlords actually get out and start get going, that might just end the game right there. I like this. Morphing a bunch of Banelings there in case he gets... He actually doesn't have them, but he could have a ton of Hellbats and just walk forward. And the Banelings actually erase the Hellbats really well, as they are light units, so that does a solid job of helping protect there. Another command center. Man, Buster is going command center crazy, which I guess is alright considering that huge bank he's got going there. Wow. Wow. 4 Tech Lab starports coming down here. And I think that's almost entirely for Ravens with that Corvid reactor. He's actually got 5 starports already up. All with Tech Labs. Yeah, it does have that gas coming in. See, if those are all for Ravens, I don't think it's worth it. No, they are for battle cruisers, but building 3 Ravens, it just doesn't have the gas to do that. It will be nice with these Broodlords coming out, though. I'll be able to get some Vikings and try and defend. I don't think it's going to be able to help. These Broodlords finishing up. He's got 3 coming in, 3 more on the way, and the first 3 are actually just going to push right on in. Yamato Cannon on the way, 3 Ravens also coming, and here he goes. Siege. Unsieges so that he doesn't splash all his tanks dead, but that's just going to give the hosts and these lings are going right in after that unsiege. A few tanks unsieged on this high ground are going to get killed as soon as these Banelings do, actually. They notice there's just nothing for them to kill, and these lings are going to start tearing this down. This planetary is going to mine all this gas. Doesn't pick up any of the mineral, really, but not too bad as he doesn't need the minerals. Huge mineral bank for our Zerg, who is also just about maxed, though. These hosts can unburrow and move forward now, and he's just going to knock this main down. Sees that there is no 4th base, but doesn't realize there's actually a 4th base down here and down here. Is going to get some Vikings. Well, very nice that actually he got those starports, because now he can start producing those Vikings. That's why he didn't get weapons, though. It's upgrade vehicle and ship plating. Now that these Vikings are coming out, we'll see... It's still not looking great. All his production's here, and he's not going to be able to stop these, I don't think. Does push him back at the very least here. A little bit of creep there. Vikings are trying to kill these Broodlords here, but some nice transfuses going down. Looks like he only lost one, I want to say. But units lost 10 tells what's happening. Almost double for the Terran at this point, and it's just more free units going in, so... Here we got those Ravens coming in. They might be able to kill some of this down, but it's just not going to be enough, I don't think. Especially with these free units fighting all these tanks. Oh, the siege up, but... yeah. And Buster actually does call GG. Pseudorandom takes down the series 2-0.